everybody. My name is Jess, the Tarotist, and I have a timeless pick-a-card just for you. These blue cards are the birds, and this is a message from the birds to you. So I want you to pick a card, pick a tune. We have pile number 1, Oklahoma. Pile number 2, South Carolina. And lastly, we have pile number 3, Texas. Go with your gut, and I'll see you at your reading. Toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 1, Oklahoma. This message is just for you. I kept wanting to say Miss Oklahoma. I keep getting that and blue ribbon. So you might be entering a contest soon, specifically with like nature, garden, animals, or you could just be a contestant in general. I digress. Oklahoma, pile number 1. The message from the birds. All signs are welcome. I am getting really strong Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Virgo, and Scorpio. But all signs are welcome. I am getting the numbers 5, 555, 66, 666, and the numbers 1111, and any iteration of the 1111s, 1011, 101. And this is just for a few of you, and if you don't feel comfortable with doing this, it's totally okay. But I get that you're finding a lot of change on the ground, or maybe you're noticing a little more money in your bank account. Definitely now is the time to make sure you have a nest egg, so make sure you're putting some aside. But the next time you find a penny on the ground, pick it up, keep it, and buy a little tea light candle, and place that candle on top of the penny. And as you're lighting the candle, I want you to say a prayer. It could be a meditation. It could just be just a gratitude message, or just a happy memory, or just more of what you want to see in the world, right? And light the candle. But you don't have to do that if you don't feel comfortable. No problem. So what I'm going to do for you, pile number 1, is I'm going to read the woodpecker's message, because I don't use this deck often, so I don't totally remember his message. But here we go in the Feathered Omens. New rhythm is developing. The woodpecker's appearance now confirms a new rhythm at play within your life. One that will eliminate your worries and allow success to take root for you in the coming months. This is the beginning of something new, and thus your focus should be on new plans and new endeavors. If the woodpecker has appeared, then you have laid the foundation, and now is the time to follow your own rhythms and building upon that foundation, to pursue endeavors in the manner unique to you. Doing things that you have always done them in the past will not work. Doing them the way the others have done them will not work for you either. Now is the time to plan and build for the future in the manner best for you alone. There is a new rhythm, a new ability, and a new opportunity for rapid growth around you right now. So I do get lots of energy building inside you, and this could even take the form of, even feel like too much energy inside your body, maybe a little anxiety. But I digress. That's what's going on for you. So a lot of good luck and a lot of good new energy coming through to you. But what I'm seeing is with the woodpecker's message is now is the time to really get creative with inside yourself and do something completely new to you. Or doing, it could even be like, you know what? I'm not going to eat keto anymore, and I'm not going to eat this way anymore. I'm just going to meet somewhere in the middle. I'm going to create my own new way of eating. Stuff like that. So, I digress. I do see La Socialite and El Chupacabra. So, like I said, I really get the numbers 555. I also get that you could have known somebody and separated from them. You could have known them for up to 5 years. Or I just get a lot of change. The both of you have significantly changed. I do get that you are successfully getting away from not just somebody. This could represent somebody. Actually, no, it does represent somebody. But more importantly, I get like it's an inner shadow, an inner demon, right? Like depression, anxiety, obsessive thoughts, you know, intrusive thoughts, whatever the case may be for you, I'm getting that you are successfully getting away from toxic thinking, toxic people, toxic ways of the past. I get that you might be even trying new medication. You might be trying new ways to heal your body or your mind. I just get new is the way. I also get that a shopping spree is taking place, and I do get that Spirit wants you to put a little aside if you can, only because this card was in reverse, and when I see that, it's like, oh, maybe there's a little overspending going on. But I'm also getting that there's so much energy coming to your life that it's going to feel overwhelming. And it's okay if you can't do all the opportunities. If the opportunity is truly meant for you, it will cycle back around again. I also get that you might be seeing somebody, or I wanted to say dating somebody that likes Rage Against the Machine, or you might like Rage Against the Machine. But I am getting that whoever you're separating away from, along with, it could be like just internal, they're definitely watching you, keeping tabs on you, and that's okay. But yeah, I definitely get that they're watching you from afar. And they also could like the color red, or they might be a redhead. Oops, sorry, my hair, that's gross. And I get that where you're heading is completion. I get that, yeah, you're just tying up loose ends in your life, doing new things, and living by new internal mantras, right? And just being the person you want to be, and being like, fuck it, whatever's going on in the world right now, I'm gonna live how I want to live, right? You're a total free, independent thinker, a badass and a rebel. I also get that you might be buying a leather jacket soon, or that could be your favorite staple right now. Look for a sign. I get that you're very esoteric, that you really enjoy things of the occult. We have cardomancy. That's just like a little bonus, like, what gift do you possess right now? So you could also be a tarot reader. Hey. Or you could be really interested. Buy your own deck. There's no rules in that way. Some people hold on to certain rules, but you can buy your own deck. And you might even be called to read like poker cards, like classic casino cards, which totally you can use for card reading. So go ahead and enjoy. Look it up. It's calling to you. But I do get, look for a sign. I do get that Spirit is communicating with you, and you'll clearly know what to do. I get that you might, in the past, or you currently might struggle with doubting yourself. And I do get that your intuition is on fire. It's on point. Trust it. And if something is telling you to do it, do it. But yeah, keep looking for the signs. So let's get into the message. All right. Pile number 1. What is pile number 1's message from the woodpecker spirit? New rhythm is developing. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. I get that you also might be hearing of somebody going fishing, or you could be buying fishing supplies. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, followed by the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. So you, like I said, strong water and earth energy. I get that you are truly working on emotional wounds and triggers from your childhood, especially when it comes to like tenacity and believing in yourself, because I get that you're a hard worker and that you are doing what it takes to survive and succeed, but not thrive in a way that would make your inner child happy. You know what I mean? It's like somebody that works a corporate job, but it's totally killing their soul. And that's what I'm getting, is that maybe this was a past relationship that you were in, or past relationships, right? It's like romantic or platonic, they all mirror each other, you know? And I'm getting that you are successfully sailing away from triggers and triggering people, getting into that completion stage of really like realizing like this is where you are, who you are, and being bold and just trying new things and trying things a new way, you know, maybe trying new recipes, or just making a deal with yourself to cook a vegetable every night with dinner, or whatever it is. I just get that you're really working on just being happier and paying more attention to yourself. You know, and that's what I'm getting. You're just paying so much more emotional attention to yourself. Maybe you just felt very neglected as a child. Especially, I get you're a very artistic person or a very creative soul. So I get that, yeah, like you put hard work in, but it's time to play. But with that being said, I definitely see now is the time to put the hard, like, do the hard emotional work. And which is what you're doing, which you have been doing, but I get that it's really paying off. Pile number 1. You also might be seeing the number 222. As a result, we have the Page of Pentacles. So it's like we have this emotional wound, right? I don't want to say emotional immaturity, but it's like it's someone that's not able to look past an emotional standpoint, right? Because that's like a limited viewpoint. I get that you've worked really hard and now you are emotionally somebody who's ready to maybe not make major commitments, but you're ready to put in the hard work. You're ready to do everything that the self-help books, your therapist, your friends, your higher self would say. You know, you're actually living your truth, you know? It's like the type of thing when you tell someone, I love your haircut, but I can never do it. I'm too nervous. Fuck that. You could totally do it. And that's what I'm seeing. You're not ready to do it yet, but you know that you're becoming that person that's going to live totally authentically. Oh, and we have the 6 of Cups. So yeah, I get that there could be also somebody, I definitely feel more romantic than platonic. Like I get Prince Charming, but not Prince Charming. You just, you know, kissing frogs. That's what I just got. So I do get that the last person that you emotionally entertained, specifically romantically, was definitely the reason you were so attracted to them was because of your childhood. And the more you heal it, the less attracted you are to them. So I'm just going to give one more card because no. One more card? Nah, I'm going to give you 3. We have the 6 of Swords in the upright, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. You are truly healing, my friend. Yeah, you might be going on a boat or like eating seafood more or, like I said, fishing supplies. But regardless, I get that you are truly moving forward in your life. Know that slow and steady wins the race. And that energy, new energy, is really about to peak. Prepare yourself. Don't commit to anything just yet, but just try. Just try. You don't have to make commitments. Just try. Just, you know, I believe in you. And lastly, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Your enthusiasm is only going to get better. But the more, it just takes a baby step. And that's all you need to do. So I hope that helped. Love you. Toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 2, South Carolina. This message is just for you. A message from the birds. All signs are welcome. I am feeling really strong Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. But all signs are welcome. Something to do with a gold necklace. You might be buying a necklace or something might be happening with a gold necklace. You might be accessorizing with it. I also get something to do with the state, New Jersey. So maybe you're actually going to New Jersey or driving through it. Maybe you're watching or listening to music or movies that came out in New Jersey, based in New Jersey. I'm also getting the song Spring Love by Stevie B. I get that maybe you just like that song or maybe you're going to be hearing it soon. But ultimately what I'm getting for you, pile number 2, is that you are very in tune with the natural cycles of the earth. And what that means is, at least to me, for example, I'm recording this in November 2024. We're going into the winter. We're going into death. And I want to say the inner security that, you know, we created so we can survive the hardships of life. And I get that that's what you're doing right now, or there's a hardship right now, or at least there's something that just feels like death, that feels like winter. And I get that you're just kind of craving spring, the warmth of life. So I digress. Air hug. Let's get into your message. So you got the Seagull, but he is in reverse, and this deck takes reversals, and I'm not sure the reversal meaning, so let's read together. Aha, Seagull. Adjust behavior and communication. However, it's in reversed. So let's read it. Seagull reversed indicates that you are pushing too hard. It is not benefiting you. Take a break from what you are working on and explore something new. It will help bring your life back into a more natural rhythm in which new opportunities will open for you. What? The word rhythm. Like the seagull, explore possibilities. You do not have to lock yourself into one path or one choice right now. Opportunities are never lost. They do come back around again. Anything lost during this cycle will flow back to you in a much more beneficial form within a year. Be careful of your speech. What you say and how you say it is very powerful right now. Things said more cutting will cut more deeply, even the tiniest remark. Things said more loving and encouraging will take on greater impact as well. Whoa, so yeah, immediately I'm getting that you are someone who is like in a loving way, like you're an overachiever. And I'm not saying that to be mean, like you work hard, you take pride in what you do, how you present yourself, your choices. And I get that right now the choices that you have made are really just feeling heavy. Pile number 2. You got los mood rings, but I immediately want to say bitch slap. And I'm not saying that you bitch slap somebody. Maybe you did, no judgment. But I am seeing that there's an energy of, it could be maybe you wanting a promotion at work and it's getting rejected, or going for something and it not working out, because we do have rejection and impartiality. You might be having a lot of air signs around you right now, and be cautious around them is what I'm getting. You don't have to not talk to them, just be a little wary. But what I'm seeing is that you right now are solo, pile number 2, and that you are working really hard above and beyond, going above and beyond. But I feel like you're kind of stuck that, like, if you didn't get this promotion, or you didn't get the house, or you didn't get the relationship, or the whatever you want, I see that you're just taking it really hard. And I get that life has rejected something. And I do get that it's interesting with all this rejection, it's really taught you to go inside. And I see that you are really in tune with your emotions, maybe a little stuck at times, but very in tune. The crown chakra, right? She's wearing the purple sash. And I always think of Easter. So again, with springtime, I do see that in the next few months. So how far is spring from winter? What, at least 3 to 4 months by the time I'm recording this. So expect those slow progresses. Expect by springtime or the next 3 to 4 months for you to really, your world reopening back up. But right now it's not meant to open back up. You're still needing to go back to the drawing board, because it's not that you aren't good enough or that you missed the mark. It's just, it's not benefiting you anymore. It's interesting. Everything that you created, all the choices you made, you thought they would benefit you, and maybe they have in some ways, but I get that on a soul level, it's not fulfilling you, and you're pushing for something. And now I could be totally talking out of my ass, but I'm not sensing like pile 1, there was like another person attached. This doesn't feel like anyone in particular. I do sense people around you, and I get that you might be hanging around a lot of like really critical people that can't see your vision. They might be really, or they might be pushing you to do very like traditional things. And I get that, yeah, you're an artist at heart, and you also hold a lot of power. So if the promotion didn't happen now, I do see it coming in very soon, like, well, not very soon, but relatively soon, like the next 3 to 4 months. I do see things, or like maybe you want your schedule to change, or whatever the case may be. I see in the next few months, springtime, you're going to see those changes. If you've been asking a question, the answer is yes. Lots of happiness. Coaching and spiritual decor consultant. Very cool. So these are just like little bonuses of just like spiritual gifts right now, you're being called to explore transformational mentorship to bring clarity, insight, and healing for growth and transformation. So you could be also a spiritual teacher, but I get that you're being called to really like help people. This could be a life coach, a therapist, going back to school, even just talking to someone in your religious practices, if that's your thing. You know, I just get that you are meant to help people just like you. Spiritual decor consultant. You're being called to explore clearing, balancing, and maintaining the subtle energy fields within a space that support one's purpose through design and decor. So you might want to look into wabi-sabi or feng shui. I get that you decorate not just based on your mood, but what will elevate the mood. So you're all about making not just the home nice, but creating balancing like attributes. So let's get, and I get that you might be putting a lot of your focus into your home right now. Like we have paint, and I just, yeah, I'm getting really wanting to change things up and really make it perfect. So pile number 2, let's get into your tarot message. We have the well, it's the Fool, but it's, in this card deck, it's the Greg in reverse. I'm not going to take that chunk, but I will take this guy. And we have the Ace of Axes. So I do see that if you could be attached to a Pisces or an air sign, and I do see you having some talks with them, and even like with inside yourself about foolishness, about recklessness, about overkill, because I do sense like there's somebody around you or multiple like voices that are really making you not choose things, but make you, it's like a wind tunnel, like you're only hearing these negative opinions. And what I'm getting is you being able to break this fog by speaking up for yourself and really seeing where, not that you're in a sense being reckless, but maybe it's like these opinions from these people that you're getting, or these these opinions from like these sources that you're getting, you're able to cut through the bullshit. Like, what does it all matter? Because I have a lot of the things I thought I wanted, and it's not bringing me enjoyment, is what I'm honestly getting. And even it goes for relationships, and I'm seeing that you're able to cut through this fog. I also get the color teal might be very significant for you. Sorry, this is so heavy, pile number 2. And we have the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Thank you. We have the Page of Pentacles in the upright, the 4 of Cups in reverse, followed by the Star in the upright. So lots of healing. I see your money becoming really good if it's not already good. I get that you create a sense of stability for yourself like no other. Enjoy your sense of independence and freedom. I get that this is your era of being single right now. Like the next, you know, even if this has nothing to do with your job, let's say this is like romantic, like just being rejected or feeling rejected by love, let's say. I get that this is your time to really not just shine and focus on money, which is definitely a big thing here, is like focus on the physical right now, but just enjoy how much you created for yourself and treat yourself to nice things. You deserve it. Like I said, we have the Page of Pentacles, 4 Cups in reverse, and we have the Star in the upright. I'm seeing a lot of hope and stability and willingness to work hard coming in. Like the next few months, I see your mood, everything improving. I see life opening up and healing taking place. Also, I do get that if this is just for a select few, if you're thinking of somebody and they rejected you, I do get that they rejected you for an impartial reason, like it wasn't a negative thing. And what I'm getting is that could be healing. Like this could be a family, this could be a work, this could be a friendship, this could be whatever. I am seeing that there could be a sense of offering, choosing to heal the situation. But for the most part, what I'm seeing is it's you, pile number 2, you being able to really cut through the mental bullshit, cut the bullshit voices, enjoy who you are, enjoy your success, and really explore what life has to offer, and know that you're healing yourself by doing that. I hope that helped. Until next time, love you. Toodles. Hello, everybody who chose pile number 3, Texas. This message is just for you. A message from the birds. All signs are welcome. I am feeling really strong Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini. But all signs are welcome. I'm getting something to do with the movie The Grinch with Jim Carrey in particular. So you might be watching that. I also get that you are headed, like you are, and pile 2 are closely connected. And I'm getting that you as well are very, follow the rhythms of nature. So right now you are heading into an emotional winter or a physical winter in your life. And that's not a bad thing. So, and I'm also getting something to do with connection issues. So you might be experiencing some dropped calls or text messages that aren't going through, or just communication issues within your friendship group, because I am getting friendship being really significant here. So we have the Finch. Now, I don't use this deck that often, so I am actually going to read from the book to you. Ah! That was awesome. Okay. Activity increases. So, I'm going to skip the first chunk because it just tells you about finches. Finch's appearance now heralds a time of great activity and business. All activity around you is going to be amplified. It may seem as if you are being overloaded with activity and opportunity, but you will be able to handle it all. Accept all opportunities for new activity and experiences right now. You have been waiting for things to get moving for some time, and Finch's appearance is a sign that your wishes are being answered. The gates are open and new waters are pouring through. Do not worry if you cannot handle all the activity. Just do what you can. Opportunities will not be lost. If you cannot get them back this time, they will come back around. Try to take on as many things as you can, though. Otherwise, you are sending a message to the universe that what you are asking for is not what you want, and the flow will stop. Oh, shit. You might be really interested in the 4 universal truths, or the 4 laws, or the book The Secret series. I get that you are a person, or you might be really into self-help novels, or really inspired by like self-motivators, like, you know, YouTubers or anything else of that nature. I'm just going to put this book down. So what I'm getting for you, pile number 3, with the Finch's presence along with El Top 8, there's going to be a lot of communication and activity in your connections, in your friendships. You might resonate with the name Mike or the name Andy. I also get, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I am getting a lot of communication via social media. So you might be being tagged in some post, or maybe, you know, I'm recording this in November 2024, and right now the world is really divided politically, right? I mean, it always has been, but more so than ever, it's just kind of been an intense time for everybody. And I'm seeing that maybe you're getting caught up in some of that drama, or maybe people are just talking to you more. It's interesting, pile number 3. There's 2 messages. Really 3. 1, now is not the right time. So if you're asking about, like, you know, the deep questions you think about late at night, like, you know, should I go for it? Should I do it? The answer is not the right time. But I know that contradicts, because the Finch is like, take on as much as you can. If it's coming to you, take it on. If this is something like, you know, maybe reaching out to somebody or something along that nature, like, should I say this or not, it's not the right time for that. But I get, like, between work and creative projects and people coming to you, yes, take on that. Keep going with that. Say yes when the opportunities arise, when the experiences arise. I get there's a lot of discord in your relationships, romantic and platonic. And there is a sense of complacency. And what I'm going to do is I want to read the definition of complacency to you. Self-satisfaction, especially when accompanied by unawareness of actual dangers or deficiency. An instance of usually unaware or uninformed self-satisfaction. So it's interesting. I get that in your circle, romantic, platonic, your family, things right now are fair. Like everyone's separated, I'm seeing, like in this connection. Now this is even, if this is romantic, this could be like you, your partner and their mother, you, their partner and their addiction, you, their partner and the best friend, like whatever trifecta, or it could be you and two best friends, whatever the case may be. I'm just seeing that nobody is talking to nobody, but it's fair. And I'm getting the reason nobody is talking to anybody is because truly complacency. There is an energy of, I don't have to. There's a smug elitist, like, we're just going to leave it alone. And because of the complacency, I see connections dying. I see also canceled plans coming in. I'm seeing see the ticket being ripped up. So maybe you had plans with this person, and because of this fallout, things aren't working out. Or this could just be you. Maybe you're canceling a concert you wanted to go to because you're just not feeling it. Because this complacency and the energy, the people that you're attached to the most, it's really draining. It's like a dead battery, you know what I mean? And I'm getting that it's interesting. It's fair. Everyone's handling the separation differently too. You have one person that's just like somber and just looking out to the future. And we have another person that's genuinely really pissed off. And then we have another person that's like, it's not this person. They're like sad about it, but they're not saying anything. No one's talking. And it's not the right time to address this. That's what I'm getting. So anything coming to you, green light. When it comes to this situation, which however it resonates for you, now is not the right time to address that. But I'm getting that attitudes really need to shift in whatever argument and separation. And right now, until that complacency can be addressed, it's best that everyone just keep their distance. Spiritual engineer. You are called to explore using your problem-solving skills and your knowledge of spirituality, psychology, and science to bring much-needed solutions. So yeah, I get that you are a person that likes to think and not feel. I can definitely resonate with that. I'm a person that likes to think my feelings. So you're really literary, okay? You are intelligent and you can articulate your emotions. And it's okay if you're not emotional like a water sign, right? You're still a passionate person. You're still a creative person. You still use your mind in powerful, beautiful ways. I just got like Trent Reznor, so maybe you like Nine Inch Nails, or maybe you'll hear a Nine Inch Nails song soon. I also get industrial music, so maybe you're listening to more heavy music or music that really features a lot of, man-made sounds, you know what I mean? And I'm getting that you also might be really interested in upgrading your work life, meaning like taking a college course online, or doing an art class online, or just, even when it comes to this situation, like I said, not right now, like have to take the emotionality out of it and look at the facts, what has happened, what has been said, what has been done. So, but when it comes, that's just for that situation. But when it comes to your life, I see a lot of good things coming in. And especially when it comes to your work life, I'm getting a lot of networking and a lot of fun. I'm getting that you're going to be making some new friends at work, some deeper friendships. Pile number 3. We have the Two of Wands in the upright, followed by the 8 of Wands in the upright. So I feel that you're getting a lot of personal, you feel personally empowered right now. And I do see that the things coming to you are going to make you even feel more confident in your decision making. And I see a lot of good things, happy things coming your way, pile number 3. I see also, like, yeah, it's interesting. It's like out of this emotional sadness, you're shifting into like high energy. So even if it's not today, I do see within the next 2 to 8 days, things really kind of booming for you and having some fun. But I want to clarify this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bam. Just know that the shit cycle is completed, okay? And that bad luck is being completed. I was not like, oh, no more bad things are going to happen to you. But I am seeing that you learned what you needed to learn from the consequences of actions. And so has everyone else. And now there still needs time in this situation. But for the most part, I see that you have really done some major like fighting and learning, and you're gonna get exactly what you've been wanting. Like the Finch said, just take on, say yes, be the yes man. Jim, is that a Jim Carrey movie? Maybe you really like Jim Carrey. Pile number 3, how do you want to end it? We have the Emperor in the reverse. You might have issues with your dad, or you might have always been holding on to like your dad or your parents in general, like their toxic work ethics, or it has to be this black and white way. And even though you're black and white, I see that you still like to color in the line still. Like you don't want it to just be black and white. You still are a person that has vision. And I see that you're really breaking some bad chains and lessons created by your dad. And we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So right now is not the time to commit to major things, but this is a hard-working card. And doing the prep work, meal prepping, making sure you're getting your 8 hours of sleep. You know, if your boss asks, hey, could you come in early? Yeah, you know what? I can come in early, and planning for the future. You're ready to take on, like you're a student of life, and that's what I'm getting. And I do see that financial success is going to be happening for you, like more so than not, if it's already not happening now. And I do get an idea specifically with work or an opportunity with work coming in. So I hope that helped. Until next time, love you, toodles.